Hello everybody, my name is Tokriva and welcome back to SimCity. Last episode we were working on Mason Hill over there, and the problem was we don't have any jobs. So we have arrived in Callahan Canyon to start a city here as well and get some jobs rolling. And as you can see, this would be a decent town for some ore, some coal, and where's the oil? Here's the oil. So it's not a lot of oil. It's a decent amount of coal and ore, I guess. We need to get up here for coal. So we're definitely going to go for a coal power plant and then for a coal mine, so we can actually get our own coal, which is a bit cheaper. But for now we're going to go all out industry. Let's quickly, do probably need some people, so when you look at the wind, we can put our people along the coast, and everything on the other side, on this side of the highway, will be industrial. And I mean everything. So without further ado, let's start. And we're already going to start with some medium density, and we can't really go up here. So when we do go up here already, we get bridges and on ramps to go up, and that's not necessarily what we want. So make one huge crossroad all the way to the other side, and that should be about here, and another over here. See, right here. Now we're going to put an avenue in the middle of this to go up here. I might as well just do it now, because we do want to go up as well for our coal. So that should be about here. But it's time to build up some industry, and the industry demand of the region is pretty high. So we're going to build a lot of it. Yeah, this part of the mountain is not everywhere possible, but as much as it is, we'll put it down. I'm going to leave the main avenue free of factories on this one, definitely, and just to make sure that nothing really weird happens to it all. Can't I? Oh, that's just a little bit where I can't do that. Okay. Finishing this last corner up, and there is that. Power, we definitely want the coal power plant, which is this one. And how much is it an hour? 450, okay. Yeah, let's see, where's the water? I want to know where the water is. Oh, the water is always around the water. And a little bit on the mountain, that's interesting, but this means we can definitely build a simple dirt road all the way to the water line, to the coast, and eventually build our water supply here. So for now we need to start making some money and get the power up pretty soon as well. And as a coal power plant is a bit more expensive than anything else, we're probably going to have to take out a bond for it. There we go. Okay, so where was the coal on this map? It's right here. So what I like to do is build a circle road around it. Oh, that's sometimes it's really strange where it's attached, but yeah, we'll just do it with the regular corners. Around the best part, we'll put one of a curving road. No, I don't want any guys for this one, because then this happens. Yeah, this is where my OCD will kick in, and I'm like, no, I want a perfect corner around it, and yeah. I was building a dirt road, wasn't I? Yes, I was. So, we want to... hang on. As long as we don't get any strange intersections, I'm fine with it. As you can see, by building this dirt road, I will have beaconed off the area we want to have our coal industry inside. No, I want you to make a proper curvy road like this. So now we know how far we can go with So that's the area where the coal is, and we can easily build around it with our avenues and other roads as well. Here we go, like this. Yeah, that looks good. Now we just simply connect these two together, and we can also build our coal plant on it, for which we won't have the money. Ah, okay, there's just not enough room to build it on this little stretch. Too bad, so we'll just build it on the avenue. Make sure we have enough space to, excuse me, have enough space to expand our coal generators in the end. So now our factories are not getting powered, and they're not getting a lot of workers either. So we're just going to take out the bond of 50,000 and make sure we can just pop down a coal power plant and make our industry happy. This should start getting some workers soon. Just in case, we're going to already build a little area for some people to live. I'm not that worried about the oil industry right now. I mean, the oil is right here, but it's not going to be my source of income in the city. That's going to be pure industry and our coal mines upstairs. So we might, we'll leave it free for now, just in case we do want to, but we can simply build houses along this stretch of road and not be bothered at all by whatever's on it. And because we already have our road for the water pumping station, we can put up a pump there. And let's see, yes, we're out of power, and we just need some people working at the factory to fix that issue. And let's see if we do, oh, you have to turn back the guides back on. If we'll just, yeah, I'm sorry, factories, but no, I just want to destroy one factory, not both of them. But we do want to have some room for more factories again, and make sure that there's enough space to expand towards the canyon wall. But we can put our sewage outlet all the way back here, so no one has any issues with the sewage ever. And let's see, we'll keep this bit medium density, well, low density actually for now. Make sure we are not too close to the canyon wall. And we should be fine if we go in here. And there we are. Now put our sewage outflow. And as you can see, we are now making a lot of money because of the huge amount of factories already have running. So, well, it's not a huge amount. I mean, we still get more taxes from our city across the bay over there. You cannot actually see the city because of the morning fog, or the evening fog, I suppose. It's already PM. But Mackenzie Point is all the way over there, and now you can see the outline of some of the buildings all the way over there. So it actually exists. But yeah, we have our sewage. Now it's time for our coal mine, I hope. No, wait, that's oil. Coal mine. Okay, so we can definitely put in 2 mines over here. It's not going to be a big issue, so we're going to put our first coal mine over here. And we need a trade depot close towards it. We cannot put it, we could put it up here, but there's no room to expand our trading. So we're just going to put this on the main avenue. Yeah, so that's one decent reason to keep it free, is to get some of those buildings. And we need to fix this up. We can have our freight here because it will be necessary to store up freight in this town. But for now, 1 coal storage is enough. I mean, we have a power plant using the coal, and we have our trading depot which can receive the coal right now. So this This should be good, and there's a definite residential demand in this town now. What's the problem? Yes, worker shortage. We know because the people we want to have from this town, and we can actually see the lights being on over at Mason Hill. So what this means is I can actually go. We're going to go back to Mason Hill. We have some industry set up here. I want to do that before anything strange happens in Callahan Canyon. So the workers will come. We have our coal mine ready and set up, but we are going to switch back to Mason Hill because we're going to need more workers. And what better way to get workers than to build a residential town? So this is partially trying to see how well the game is running now with regional play enabled and making use of it. But first things first, we're removing every piece of industry on this one. So we are forcing everyone to work over at Callahan Canyon on this huge stretch of industry. And you can see my coal power plant and coal mine on the mountain there, and we still cannot see Mackenzie Point. But when we are going to the region, we can actually, oh yeah, we're not a free mode. Here we can actually see. So it's going to be nice when all 7 cities are done. Right? It's the clicking is so fast with this mouse. But once all the regions are done, we can look around and see it everywhere. How every city is looking and how they connect to each other and everything. But we're going back to the city view and see what's up here. So we need more residential, and we'll just go and expand our town more. And we're already out of money. And we'll just speed it up, make sure that more people will come. If you build it, they will come, basically. Yeah, there's no reason to build around the mountain as much. Trying to go for maximum density, so most of the space should just be filled with roads, and the mountain really isn't that helpful with that. So, and yeah, here lots of people trying to move in, big traffic jam on these areas along the freeway. There is a high commercial demand because we don't have any commercial. So let's zone around the edge. That's where most of my commercial will be on the avenues, but with the amount of people in the city, that might just be necessary. And in the end, they will all commute out into the other city. So we're going to have a lot, and I seriously mean a lot of traffic coming on this intersection right here. Oh, now I can build a gambling house. Highway traffic congestion. Yes, that's indeed, but we're going to need a Department of Transportation in this city because that's the only way we can actually move people. It was actually the bus terminal, so we can actually move people from this city to where they work by bus as well. I mean, it's going to free up this piece of highway incredibly well. But what we can do is get some school bus stops and see if people actually will go to school all the way in Mackenzie Point, which should be working. Here you see in the happiness how far people are actually willing to walk to get here. And they won't go from here, but we have some more money to keep expanding. Hello, give me the guide, thank you. I needed the guide. Okay, that should be fine, but now we can build some more houses again. And here as well. Just gonna keep expanding it, and we definitely need to but what we're going to do is buy it from Callahan Canyon. So our industry here will also be a lot where our most of our power will come from in the cities where it's needed. Except, well, Mason Hill will definitely have its own wind power on Mason Hill itself, but we do want the coal power to go everywhere, and it should not be contained to Callahan Canyon. So water probably and sewage will come from there. I mean, the trick with the sewage plant and the water treatment plant is that you can actually simply use the sewage, convert the sewage back to regular groundwater, and if it's not over capacity, it doesn't pump any polluted water back into the ground, and you can simply and safely get it back again using the water treatment plant. And in the worst case scenario, you can still use the water treatment plant to make the water safe again. Here, some more commercial as well. Just making sure that people can get it. I might have to check if this city will need a trade hub so we can actually ship freight from Callahan Canyon to Mason Hill. That might be useful as well. Or do you want Maxis Man again? You know, if this is going to be a big metropolis, then Maxis Man would definitely be fun to have in a huge city. But how expensive is it to get Maxis Man going? Police. 40,000, and it costs 900 per hour. Wow. So that will be a way off. Also get VU Tower despite it not being that useful for tech. So, but yeah, Maxis Man, he's the hero of Mason Hill, I guess. So let's see, how much is it to start? Oh, service roads are free, so we can actually start building the road upstairs to our build our wind power up here. We'll try to do this as little as possible with the changes to the terrain itself. Well, it doesn't look great in my opinion. Sometimes it gets stuck to a certain direction. That's just annoying. When we look at it now, yes, we can just simply build along the edge here, and the wind speed will pick up the higher you get. So we'll just keep on going up. Make a little detour around the edge here. Oh, it's going to get too steep for us. No, wait, here. But can I still build? Yes. It's actually still going up, so we're going to end up here at the top ish. If we build some, not, whoa, okay, see, the big one does do it pretty, this looks pretty good. Yeah, we can definitely build a lot of a lot of wind turbines along this service road. That's what we're probably going to do. It doesn't look that well. Oh wait, depends on which angle you look at it, but yeah, this is going to be our windy hill, Mason Hill, where the wind will blow. Still not enough residents for a town hall upgrade, so we can get our transportation going. So we're just going to continue expanding outward around the hill. You should be here, all the way there, and another here. Okay, now we can build even more residential. You can pick up again here. Yeah, you can use the control button to actually build out along a full edge. If you do it, for instance, all the way over here, it will do the entire stretch of road where it's possible to keep it connected to each other, but You don't always want to do that, but in these little blocks it's quite handy to do it, and easy as well. Now we're connecting this and build some little more commercial, just making sure that there's enough, that the road is covered. For now there's not as much demand. Well, industrial will keep going up. Yeah, we know. They want industrial in this city, but I don't want that. I want you to go work over here. Yes, here's where you're going to work. So from time to time we'll have to switch between these two cities to get more jobs available and then get more workers available, and back and forth, back and forth. So we were already... oh, they're not traveling at all. Yeah, we might need at least one grade school to get kids some education in this town, but let's see. Yeah, not everyone. But yeah, we're going to need a grade school, but we probably don't need a high school. That can be done all the way from Mackenzie Point once it's built. So for now, let's see, we can build it across from the... no, we're just going to build it, yes, on this stretch of avenue. Nice straight piece of road, so it will fit easily. And we can get enough classrooms to get to it. So we're going to already need a classroom. I mean, we already have 600 kids needing to go to school. And another bus. And here you see the difference. I can't put this first one in the school at Mackenzie Point because the road there is curved. Curses. But yeah. We're over 5,000, we can upgrade Town Hall, and we can put in our Department of Transportation for 15,000. And thus we will have to wait, but while we're here, let's put up our sign. There we go. So the city is slowly expanding. Once we have our Department of Transportation, we can put down a bus terminal. We'll put it down here as well as in Mackenzie Point, and there's going to be one in every city because we do need the commuters to go back and forth between our cities. And we're probably going to put this one straight on this piece of road here where there's a lot of space. But yeah, first we'll need more money again. More money, more buildings. Less problems or more problems? Possibly more. And we can actually upgrade you now to a Department of Transportation. Now the fun thing is, you can build out your city hall indefinitely until you have all of these in one city. But because we're going to play with a region, I'm going to be specializing every city with one department. So this one will be transportation. We already had education in Mackenzie Point. Callahan Canyon will have utilities because it's where I want our pumping station and sewage treatment plant. And for the same reason, tourism will be where we put our tourism, which only leaves safety and finance for one of the three other regions. And he's already saying, hey, we want some buses. A neighboring station is waiting for us to get a bus terminal. I'll do it. But yeah, we need it, but we need 45,000 simoleons to do that. So we're going to take out a bond here as well. We earn enough per hour to actually place it and not go bankrupt. And important thing here is indeed we cannot put it alongside this because we need those red squares for the buses. So what we are going to do is put you over here, right next to the city hall. We already had our bus stops. No, we did not actually. So one bus stop, two bus stops. Make one for the commercial districts as well. A bus stop here, a bus stop there, and a bus stop here, and a bus stop there. Okay, that sounds good. And I mean, a bus terminal compared to a bigger, compared to the shuttle bus depot, is its own park and ride. And a park and ride is basically people can drive to it and take the bus instead of going to a local bus stop and wait for the bus. So now we have our bus terminal here in Mason Hill, and the road going up the mountain, going back down and up again. Looks quite interesting to me. Jesus, I keep yawning in these videos, which is not a good sign. But yeah, let's expand it a little bit further, just to make it go well. Okay, here we are nearing that new edge, so we make another corner over here. No, we definitely first want to have the corner, but okay, when we click shift it will make a road that will end up straight, so we can actually use that to make a corner that goes along those lines perfectly. And we go all the way there. Now we can finish up at least this side of the city with our housing. And oh, look at this. Yeah, the roads are definitely not straight. That's also a good reason to actually skip the middle one, so you don't necessarily get too many people in one area. And here we have a little bit more room, which means that we're not going to build a road, because it would mean that buildings are not that efficient anymore. So we're going to fill this one. We're not going to fill here. Here's, because of the mountain ending, we can put this road, pull this road through again here, and we can definitely go up to here. Not too far. We want some real space for shops on this area, so we'll put it down already. There we go, and leave the rest free for now. So what they want is some higher, what do you want? We're working on it. But education, classrooms are full. Yes, they are. But what we want is a high school in Mackenzie Point. So we're going to go to Mackenzie Point, but that will wait for our next episode. And I hope you are really enjoying SimCity so far, and my plans for this region, the region of Talk Paradise, because yeah, naming stuff is not easy to do all the time. So this will be the end of this video. I hope you like, subscribe, share this if you actually enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, why were you watching in the first place? Just because it's SimCity? I mean, I know I don't have the most beautiful voice in the world, but yeah, hopefully I can get a decent mic soon instead of this headset though. That will be fun. But for now, I'll see you on the next video, I suppose.